Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Retail and our Alliance Shaman playthrough. Today I decided that I want to take us into the Shadowlands content. The biggest reason for that is that I want to save Stormsong Valley for the next character that we level, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a druid. And yeah, we can also save some of the stuff in Tierguard Sound that we didn't wrap up for that character as well. And I think the Shadowlands leveling is probably going to be the best way to level at this point. And I would like to get this character to cap and try out a druid, see how we feel about that. I've been really loving the Shaman, and I've been pretty surprised by how pleasant it has been to play in retail. So let's go ahead and get into this here. The Alliance, I don't know if this is the quest for Shadowlands. I think this is the quest for Shadowlands. What is this one? This must be allied races. Yeah. Let's track the Shadowlands quest. That wants us to go over to Stormwind Keep. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the pop-up there was for the allied races. I don't have any Alliance allied races because I have primarily played Horde. We have to take it, apparently.
Champion, preparations have been made. Whitemane will tell you of the grim fate that has befallen our allies.
You need only ask.
If we have her tell us what happened, I'm pretty sure she's going to play the Sylvanas cutscene with Bolvar. Or not. Oh, it's after the Bolvar cutscene. Yeah.
I knew she would come one day to seize this power for herself. Instead, she has done the unthinkable. Now, she will come for them all. To finish what she started. And break all who opposed her. Azeroth together will be in her sights.
Alright, well there we go. Did have a lot of potential. I like the cutscenes a lot, but...
All is not lost.
well, let's just keep going. I will not critique the Shadowlands story while we are playing through the Shadowlands content.
Our Dragon has recovered from his battle with Sylvanas Windrunner. He awaits us, along with our allies. Before her minions abducted key leaders, the Banshee Queen attacked Icecrown. She cut a path to the Frozen Throne and seized the Helm of Domination. Look to the sky and you will see the results of her actions. I have never beheld anything like this. But shattering the helm also freed Bolvar Dragon from the burden of being the Lich King. Bolvar believes he knows where the Banshee has taken those she abducted. He awaits you at the Frozen Throne. The leaders of the Alliance and Horde have gathered with him.
The peace remains tenuous. These are troubled times. Our people need stability, Alliance and Horde alike. We cannot risk sending Azeroth's leaders on what might well be a suicide mission. Our friends who were abducted would offer the same counsel.
Coward! I would pay any price to see the Banshee impaled upon my glaive.
I too want Sylvanas to answer for her crimes. But Lorthamar is right. Anduin wouldn't want us to risk the well-being of the Alliance for his sake.
The Kaldori need you if they are to have any hope of finding peace, High Priestess.
You dare speak to me of peace? After the atrocities your kind inflicted?
We stand together against the darkness.
It is good you have arrived. We need heroes like you in this dire hour.
We all have our burdens.
When Sylvanas shattered the Helm of Domination, she was touched by the power it released. I can sense the echoes of that power, and I know where she has gone. If you wish to rescue your leaders, the shattered helm can open a path. It cannot bring you back, however. That you must do on your own. The risk is great, but there is no other way. We will begin the ritual at once.
Fight for Azeroth. When the Banshee shattered the helm, it tore a gaping wound through the veil between our world and the Shadowlands. During my vigil upon the Frozen Throne, I caught fleeting glimpses into the realms of death. Among them, I saw a place of inescapable darkness. That is where you must go, if you are to save those Sylvanas has taken. Together, we can open the way. Place the shards of domination around the circle. When the helm rested upon my head, it took all my will to keep its insidious power in check. Many times, I nearly faltered. I could sense a dark presence at the edge of my consciousness. Not Arthas, not Ner'zhul. Something else. It is that very presence I sense lurking beyond the shattered sky above. I dare not travel with you. Even free of the helm, I fear I would become bound to the will of its true master. But this threat cannot be left unchecked. Therefore you must venture where I cannot. The dangers you face will be considerable. Alone, you may well be outmatched. To aid in this task, the Knights of the Ebon Blade shall lend you their strength. Darien Mograine has volunteered to fight at your side.
The Ebon Blade does not fear death.
Living
Here
mortals
or
were
in realms
never
beyond.
intended to cross beyond the veil. Where you are going, you may be unable to return. But there is no other course. Death comes to claim Azeroth. It falls to you to defend her. The path opens.
Your courage will be remembered, champion. Aldiel Shalam.
Find those who were taken and bring them home.
Rescue the others. The Banshee is mine to kill.
Tyrande, don't do this!
Por Ilisar Veranol!
We cannot lose you to the darkness.
You made it through the rift. Good. I doubt this mission can succeed without you. No sign yet of the High Priestess. Perhaps she charged ahead into the chaos.
I feel like the audio was a little bit desynced there from the rest of everything happening, but maybe not. Alright, there it is. Yeah, we have descended into the maw. Unlike a lot of people who tried to roll alts in Shadowlands, I didn't really roll any alts, so I've only done the maw intro in the beta and then on live
We are driven
once.
by a single purpose. Retribution.
Not the most ideal of arrivals, but at least we are still in one piece. I have not seen any sign of Tyrande. Either she landed elsewhere or continued on without us. We should keep an eye out. The chaotic energies of this place have scattered the Ebon Blade. I don't think Azeroth's blessing will reach you here, Shaman. We will need allies if we are to survive this place.
The Knights of
We went from being like Secretary of the Alliance and like envoy functionary to delving into the afterlife and becoming the champion. So yeah, I'm glad that Shadowlands is not going to be like in the new player experience going forward, because Battle for Azeroth from Exile's Reach made sense, but Shadowlands from the current Battle for Azeroth leveling doesn't make sense because you don't really do anything with the Heart of Azeroth or become the champion or any of that stuff.
For us, there is
So,
no peace.
yeah.
No rest.
Our knights are strong, but they don't stand much of a chance scattered against such an opponent. We need to thin the ranks of our foe. The Ebon Blade won't do us any good if they are cut down.
We are eternal. We are unyielding. Fight your way out of here. We will meet you ahead. Regroup with your fellow knights. We will not be far behind.
I mean, one thing that I will always say about Shadowlands is that the art and the character design and the enemy design are beautiful and amazing. And it's quite a joy to look at anything in the expansion. Kind of wish the V-bars were like, you know, actually above their heads, though. It's like overlapping the actual character model, which is not really what you want to see. One of the larger fiend has several of our knights engaged. Hurry to their aid lest we lose more of our dwindling forces.
We will have our revenge!
Where is that happening at? Oh, back this way. Yeah, can we even go through there?
River is no place for the living.
Yeah, we have to go over the bridge.
To avoid it at all costs.
Alright, fair enough.
We are establishing a forward position. Go. Make sure we hold it.
We still need to rally a couple more knights. Let's do that while we're still in this area.
Harness your hate. Make it useful.
We've been in this place for mere moments and already our forces are depleted. It will have to do. Take this horn, it can be used to call upon the remaining Ebon Blade forces to rally against your foes.
This clarion will signal the Ebon Blade to converge on your foe.
That's right, we cannot mount up in the maw. Your mount ignores your call. I mean, how would we have gotten our mounts into the Shadowlands anyway? I didn't see any mounts jump through the portal. Let's do the Ebon Clarion and get a little bit of assistance here. Let's also summon our dogs. We can summon the Earth Elemental. And everybody can go to town on this guy.
We rally up a S. Go! We have done all we can here. Let's get moving before reinforcements arrive. We know much about sacrifice.
I am loath to leave some of our knights behind, but it is obvious we cannot stand against such foes. We must make sure their sacrifices are not in vain. It appears we've escaped our enemy's notice for the moment. We should take the opportunity to scout the nearby area for signs of our allies. We will draw less attention alone. The Ebon Blade will hold back, awaiting my signal. Come, let us see what awaits us in this hellscape.
We must forge our own destiny. We are vastly outnumbered. Let's try not to draw unwanted attention. Keep an eye out for clues that point to the whereabouts of our allies. Frost magic. Looks like the work of our friend, the Lord Admiral. The conflict seems to move in this direction. We should follow the trail before it grows cold.
Darian. It's a good one, man. Up here or down there? Down here.
More of Lady Proudmoore's handiwork. It would be unwise to break the enchantment. Let's move along. The Lord Admiral is truly formidable. We've bested one of these monstrosities. Hold! What's that up ahead?
No, we don't want to hold, we want to run.
Up ahead! It's Lady Proudmoore! Looks like we've secured the Lord Admiral. I'll signal the Ebon Blade to advance.
The time for dreaming is over. Thank the light you found us.
Praise the light, I'd almost given up hope. Jaina looks upon the Ebon Blade Knights. Is this all that remains of your forces?
A single spark can set the world aflame.
It's a relief to see friendly faces again, but we have little time for pleasantries. Thrall is wounded, and we are being hunted by the denizens of this realm. We must seek shelter at once. Come, I believe I know of a place.
Control your power. Or it. We can't stay here. Can you walk, Thrall?
I will manage. Thank you for coming to my aid, Jaina.
Something's flying at us from above.
Struggle all you like, mortals. You cannot escape your fate.
Alright, we need to kill 6 of these guys.
Your chains will be eternal.
We're overrun. I'm getting us out of here. I left some mirror images behind to keep them distracted. The illusion won't hold for long. Hurry! What would you ask the Daughter of the Sea?
Those images will keep our foes distracted for a time, but they will not give up their pursuit so easily. We must make haste.
I will never forget.
There's a cave not far from here. If we hurry, we can seek refuge. Those fiends will give chase if they spot us. Be prepared for a fight.
The Alliance will endure. We all have our ghosts. There's a cave just around the bend. With any luck, we can reach it before they notice.
Let's hope so. Our captors won't be pleased you managed to slip past them again.
You will not evade our grasp, mortals.
Well, there goes our luck.
Knights, secure the cave! We'll hold off these fiends.
So much for remaining unnoticed. Let's hurry.
What did Thrall mean by slip past them again? Escaped before.
Indeed. I've broken free countless times, only to end up back in a cage. I've hidden inside this cave before. We can't stay long, but it should buy us a little time.
Another ambush! Bring them down!
Is it really an ambush if we know they're trying to attack us?
Lord Admiral, before we found you, did you see any sign of the Night Warrior?
Tyrande, here? No, I have not.
She leapt into the rift just ahead of us. She vowed to find Sylvanas Windrunner, at any cost.
It is troubling. An ancient ritual infused her with incredible power. fear it may be growing beyond her ability to contain it.
Your cell awaits, mage. The jailer has plans for you.
I've had enough of your cages, fiend.
There is nowhere to run. Nothing escapes the maw.
Alright, yeah, finally getting some weapon buffs up would be smart. Let's do all that stuff. I mean, for the most part, our NPC companions have been killing stuff for us and tanking stuff for us, so...
Yours are insignificant. You will all end up in chains.
Not if we end you first.
It is useless to exist.
In here! We should be safe enough here for the moment. When you first arrived, I wasn't sure if you were even real, or if you were just another illusion meant to torment us. I was beginning to lose hope that I'd see anyone from our world again. A long road lies before us.
Make it quick.
There we go, that ought to do it.
We are done here.
The way forward will not be easy.
Oh, we can't skip the mall scenario. We'd have to be 50 to do that. It's fine, we don't need to skip it. Rest here while you can, I will tell you what I know.
I know what must be done.
Anduin insisted that our allies would come for us. I confess I had begun to doubt him. I'm sure you have many questions. I'll do what I can to provide answers, but I'm afraid even after... what has it been, weeks? Longer? Time loses all meaning in a place of such darkness. Forgive me, let me tell you what little I can.
Be careful who you trust. I know what must be done. Denizens call this realm the Maw. From what I have gathered, it was
Something
intended
has
as a prison
changed.
for the most
Pure,
foul,
noble souls are
irredeemable
being held
souls
captive
that ever
here as
existed.
well. They cry out in torment.
I hate the
Indeed.
overlapping voice
And
acting
one of their
because of other players
tormentors,
doing stuff.
And ours is Sylvanas Windrunner. It seems she has made a powerful ally. The Shades whisper of someone called the Jailer.
Tell me more about the jailer.
The Alliance will endure. I will do what I can.
We have endured countless torments. At times, it felt as if we were being tested. Though for what purpose, I cannot say.
Whatever this Jailer and the Banshee are planning, it won't end well. For any of us.
And what about the others who were taken? Making these a little bit more responsive would probably be good and less confusing to people.
We cannot let the world fall to darkness. I can scarcely imagine the horrors such spirits have endured. I fear there's nothing left of them to save. They manifest as malevolent shades that wander the darkness.
Knights of
I
the
doubt
Ebon
they'd
Blade
willingly
have
help
ways
us.
to compel the dead to speak. If we seize one of them, we can extract its secrets.
The true battle lies ahead.
I need time to recover after that battle. Thrall could use rest too. While we rest, perhaps you and Mograine can seek answers.
Be careful who you trust.
Harness your hate.
If these souls have information we need, we will take it from them. Even after being shattered by the Banshee, the helm fragments given to you by Bolvar hold the power of domination. With it, we should be able to take control of the spirits long enough to find out what they know. They will need to be sufficiently weakened before we can break them. I'm confident you're more than capable of that task.
We will see it through to the bitter end. We know much about sacrifice. Use the helm while it's weakened.
No.
These guys are full of sunshine and rainbows, as you would expect.
Useless. These souls are too fragmented. There must be another way.
Look over the ridge. There lies our quarry. No telling how many souls are writhing together within that amalgam. With any luck, one of them might be coherent enough to give us answers.
Shadow. This target poses a considerable threat. I will signal the Ebon Blade for assistance once we engage
No,
it.
I'll do that. We have the Clarion, Mograine. You gave it to us.
Ebon Blade, to me! Tear this monstrosity down! Now! Bend it to your will!
You cannot bind me! I will obey.
We are driven by a single purpose. Retribution.
My instincts were correct. Whatever dark magic binds these souls together also keeps them more or less coherent. It will take time, but we will find out what this thing knows. My interrogation will require the use of the helm, but rest assured I will return it to your care. Let's bring our prize to the Lord Admiral.
You're coming with us! Speak, fiend!
We cannot let the world fall to darkness.
No mercy.
It seems your search was a success. Enough rest. There's too much to be done.
I will never forget.
Anduin is being kept in a place that the Shades call the Tremaculum. Great. It's not far, but the way is perilous. I've tried more than once to free him from his captors, but the forces holding him are too great for me to handle alone. I'm counting on your presence to tip the scales.
Control your power, or it will control you.
Alright, we're going. Thrall seems Still wounded.
Once we find Anduin, my staff will serve as an anchor for me to teleport us back to safety.
Oh, good.
All set. Let's get moving.
From Khan.
I like the way the chainmail looks on these guys.
This is the Tremaculum.
Tremaculum.
Here, souls are tormented, twisted into wretched shades.
Last I saw Anduin, they were taking him to the tower above. We need to find a way up there. Here. There's Anduin.
Sylvanas, what does she want with him?
I will do what I can.
Sylvanas has the Jailer's forces at her command. She could call them down to overwhelm us. It won't do Anduin any good if we're all captured. Let's hold off on engaging her until we know what she's after.
You won't succeed.
Such a narrow vision. You disappoint me. No matter. We will find what we seek. In another.
Anduin! How badly are you hurt?
I will live. I'm relieved you're all safe.
These bonds are too strong to break by force. We must find a way to free him.
A just cause is always worth fighting for.
I knew in my heart the light wouldn't fail us. Your presence here is proof. Secretary of the Alliance. Sylvanas thinks us broken. She believes she has already won. We will show her how mistaken she is. First, I will need your help. The bonds that hold me are impossibly strong. We will need the key to set me free. My imprisonment here has been overseen by a creature they call the Afflictor. The key is likely in his possession. And an undeserved fate. I have seen many souls brought here during my detention. The jailer seems to want to break them, to twist them into his service, or worse. No soul deserves such a fate. The Mossworn here hold keys to their chains. Free as many as you can, and we'll get them away from here.
Be vigilant.
Okay.
Find the cave on the other side of the chasm. Our allies will protect you there.
I'm glad they're immune to the giant death spikes. Otherwise, we'd have some problems. Oh, we're being shot by this guy back here. He's just back here taking pot shots at us. Somewhere down here there's a named guy. Yeah, we should probably be focusing more on getting that. And then everything else will complete just incidentally.
Blade forces are positioned nearby. They will defend you.
Looks like we're gonna have to head up the stairs and across the bridge up here.
broken! All will serve the Jaina.
Alright, we'll pop this last cage, and then we will head back to Anduin.
Your bonds are broken. Hurry, before the guards return.
Greetings, friend. Victory in the light. Thank you, champion. I feared I would never be free of those shackles.
We should move quickly. Are you fit to travel?
I will be fine once this place is behind us. Lead on.
We mustn't linger long. The jailer's forces will soon be alerted to the disturbance here. Let us leave this place at once.
My ability to teleport is limited here. But I should be able to open a portal back to my staff's location.
Those wounds look serious, Thrall. Let me tend them.
We could have done that because we're totally a shaman.
Back at full strength.
Nobody asked us.
Your arrival is timely. Our friend has something to share. All is not lost. Not yet.
Futile! The path sealed long ago. Waystone! Dr. Cauldron! Perhaps... No! Dormant. Broken. Nothing escapes the maw.
The cauldron you spoke of lies beyond the River of Souls. I believe Bane is being held captive there.
All right.
It seems our course is clear. We know much about sacrifice.
I cannot say I enjoyed wielding the Helm of Domination. The magic it holds is unsettling to the dead. I gladly return it to your care.
We are eternal.
What would you ask
cannot leave
the
these
daughter
innocent souls alone to their fate. Our remaining forces will remain on guard here. Signal us when you find this Waystone.
Our next step is clear. We must travel to Zoval's Cauldron, a frightful place I've heard spoken of in fanatical whispers. It's a forge of sorts that lies across the River of Souls. I have only been there on a handful of times, but I have seen that Bane is held captive by the soldiers there. If fortune favors us, he'll still be nearby. Once he's safe, we can see about finding this Waystone the Shade spoke of.
We all have our ghosts.
Alright, so they're all gonna come travel with us. That's nice of them.
You're troubled, Thrall. What is it?
Still no sign of Tyrande. We cannot leave her alone in this nightmare.
Agreed. But we have no idea how to find her. We will do our best, but this Waystone may be our only means of escape. If there's a way out of the mall, then there has to be a way back in. We will return for her.
Hold! I hear something stirring.
Your wretched souls will feed the coming darkness.
Wretched? I heard you were soundly beaten by a force of wretched champions, witch.
You will pay for that insult! The skies of your world will be darkened by the winds of my Morsworn!
For Azeroth!
Drown! Drown among the souls of the damned!
Oh dear.
What is this madness?
I don't know, but I'm out.
It's unbearable!
Keep moving!
Look! On the precipice above! Is that?
The jailer.
He has Bane.
A long road lies before us.
Pitiful mortal. I find your spirit unworthy. Bane! No!
His wounds are mending, but his spirit remains weakened. I've never seen anything like it.
I believe I have. In a place very far from here.
Alright, well, this begins the story of Bane, who sits on his butt in Oribos for most of the expansion.
Well met.
Even as Bane's flesh mends, his spirit draws closer to death. I have seen dark magic like this before, among the Shadowmoon clan. Jailer's minions must have inflicted a similar malady upon Bane. The only cure for the Shadowmoon's curse was to find the object used to poison the spirit and shatter it. The sorcerers of this realm wield ornamental daggers. That might be what we're looking for. We must find the one that they used on Bane quickly.
Together, we are strong.
And a good axe. I was a damn fool for throwing my axe at that sea hag. We can't afford to lose focus. The battle ahead won't be easy. I'll need another weapon to help us fight to the Waystone.
Let honor guide your path.
Looks like it's just us and Thrall on this one.
A crossbow? I prefer to strike my enemies face to face. I suppose it's got heft to it. Let's see what else we can find then. This must be the dagger. Bane's blood still stains its blade. For Azeroth.
Alright, so let's start looking for our weapon racks. I think he goes through a few different types of weapons and then finally settles on something.
I've never been one for staves, but at least it won't break in a melee. Let's keep looking. A serviceable weapon, though I've never understood why the Alliance seems so fixated with swords. Too much blade, not enough haft.
Alright, Thrall, you are a picky shopper.
Too long a handle. Better than nothing, I suppose. Let's take one more look.
Too long a handle. You are picky.
At last, a proper warrior's weapon. If the jailer comes, he will taste my steel.
Is he gonna two-hand a one-handed axe? Is that what he's doing? This lacks the balance and craftsmanship of a good Frostwolf axe, but it will still do. Now that we have the dagger, it will take the combined will of all of us to sever the weapon's link to the High Chieftain.
Together. When I break the blade, be prepared for whatever comes.
This curse is tearing his soul apart. You must defeat it quickly.
Hold on, Bane! Do not let the jailer take you!
I am Bane. You have my eternal gratitude, hero.
Were it not for your efforts, I'm certain my body and soul would be trapped in this forsaken place for eternity. I owe you my life, and I will fight to my last breath to repay this debt.
I wish we had more time for you to recover, but we need to move. The way forward will not.
We must move quickly if we wish to find the Waystone. The soul mentioned it overlooks the cauldron, which would put it somewhere upon the ridge on the other side.
I will never forget.
Okay, we're getting into combat here with someone else's enemy. Let's move on. Really wish all, like, the story stuff could be instanced off almost.
Of ancient stone. It did not seem important. The jailer's forces pay it little heed. What do you think it is?
Our way out of here. We hope. Be careful who you trust.
The jailer's forces seem endless. There is no way we can fight through them all. Jaina, can you hide us from their sight?
My spell will get us past most of his guards, but there will likely be some who can see through it. Stay close. We can't afford to draw their attention. Hold here. Careful. These eyes can see through my spell.
The size of the jailer's army rivals that of the Legion, and it's growing larger.
Hold here.
So many souls pouring into the maw. The dead of Azeroth, Draenor, worlds beyond our imagination. All damned to this place.
To be forged into weapons for the jailer. Despite all Sylvanas has done, I never thought she'd be part of something like this.
Look, on the platform ahead. That must be the Waystone. We need to reach it before the jailer takes notice.
The Waystone was said to be dormant, yet it seems to be reacting to our presence. I can't find a way to activate it.
I don't think the stone is responding to us. I think it's responding to this champion.
to this random champion.
Sometimes we must fight.
We made it. If we can activate this Waystone, we just might be able to escape this place. Anduin examines the obelisk intently. I've never seen markings like these before. I've studied Titan artifacts, but this appears to be made by a different hand. It doesn't respond to me. I think Jaina's right. The Waystone is reacting to your presence. Perhaps you'll have better luck activating it.
When the jailer realizes our plan, he'll send all his forces against us. Our only chance is to keep them at bay long enough for the Waystone to fully charge. Every second counts.
Oswald, take them!
Hold the line! The Waystone must finish charging!
My forces are vast, endless. We have stopped endless armies before. We will never yield.
It's nearly charged! Do not falter!
Death comes for the soul of your world. All that you see, all that you know, will be undone. Jaina, something's wrong. It seems the Waystone has stopped charging.
The stone responds to you, champion! Try to activate it while we hold off the jailer's army!
Nothing escapes the law. Yield to the inevitable.
They've stopped their advance. The light is with me, even here. Go, champion! Go! You have failed.
No. I have precisely what I need.
And there we go, Maw intro complete. And we seem to be frozen in time.
You are welcome here.
It is my duty to observe the strands of fate, the wondrous possibilities that the purpose lays before us. Fate flows around you, mortal. It shifts, it changes, but I have stilled its movements to offer you a choice. You may journey through the Shadowlands in the same manner as those who came before you, or you may choose a different path.
Keep to the path.
I think we're gonna.
Order.
I think we're gonna go through the storyline this time and just play as much of the campaign as we can to get to max level, and then the next character we take through here, we'll do Threads of Fate. So yeah, that's what we're doing.
The purpose reveals an agent of the Maw is attacking Oribos. Defend the Arbiter!
Alright. So, we are going to take a break here for today, guys. This seems like a good place for it. That skybox. And when we come back, we will venture forth into the Shadowlands and just see what we can see. I'm having a good time on the Shaman class still. With the double experience buff, I really don't know how much of the content we're going to get through. But obviously we're going to start in Bastion, and then we're going to go from there. Let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.